Happy New Year! Happy 2018, everybody! It's a new year and there are new things in the horizon for the family and I wanted to share with you guys. I had a viewer ask me on Instagram kind of an update on our move and how we're doing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, back in October, November, I did an emotional goodbye video, kind of just saying goodbye to that season of life where we were living in California for about almost 9 years, and we decided to pack everything up and move back home, which is here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we are from, where Andrew and I met, where we got married. So we are back with family and it feels good. So I figured we'd start off 2018 sharing with you kind of an update where we're at and the plans that we have for 2018. So welcome if you are new to my channel. Hello, my name is Jennifer. If you don't know who I am, I'm married to my husband Andrew for March will be 9 years. We have 2 beautiful kids, Lillian, who is 3.5, and Maxwell, who's gonna be 2 in just a few weeks on January 18th. So, and we live here now in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you have been around for a while, Happy New Year. It's 2018. Welcome back. So as an update as far as our move on November something, 18th, it was before the 18th, the week before, November 12th, I think it was. We made the 10-hour trek here from Sacramento to Las Vegas, and we've been here ever since. And we got here right before Thanksgiving, and the week of Thanksgiving, we actually went to Disneyland with my mother-in-law took us and my sister-in-law and her son, and we actually left Max behind. We had the choice to do that now that we had family here. Just his age, and he would not have waited in lines. He wouldn't have cared. He actually doesn't care about Mickey Mouse. Lily at that age did. He does not. So we left him with my family so we could take Lily and enjoy it with her and experience all of the Disneyland magic with her, and it was just that. It was magical. It was so much fun. I actually recorded some stuff, so I'm going to do kind of a Disneyland series coming up here in the next month or two, so be on the lookout for those videos. But it was so much fun and we loved it. So I can't wait till Max gets a little bit older so we can take him to Disneyland and do it all over again. But then we had Thanksgiving, then we were here for Christmas, which was it was nice. It was nice experiencing the entire Christmas season with family and our kids experience it with family. And this was the first year that Lily really understood like Christmas and the idea of gifts, and trying to explain how the Christmas season works for a 3-year-old was a little bit difficult. We took her to see Santa, and on the way to see Santa, she said she was frustrated. We asked her why, and she was confused on why we were going to see Santa and why Santa wasn't coming to her house. So we had to keep explaining to her it's not Christmas Eve yet, and through all of December we had to explain it's not Christmas Eve yet. So we went to see Santa, and she has known what she wanted from Santa since like October, November. We were in the store and she saw this roller skate mini, and I said, oh, maybe Santa can bring it to you. And from then on it was stuck in her head. So we went and visited Santa, and Santa asked, what do you want for Christmas? And she said, roller skate mini. I actually have that on a vlog from Vlogmas, so I'll leave that link below if you want to see it. It was really cute. So then she was confused when we left why she didn't get roller skate mini, so we had to keep explaining to her how Christmas works. But this Christmas was the best yet. It was so much fun, and I felt like a little kid, just like excited for my kids and what they were getting. So that was nice. And now here we are in 2018. So the move has been great, and we are living at my mother-in-law's home here for right now, which brings me to our housing situation. So since we knew that we were moving, we sold our house in LA right before we lived in Sacramento, and so we've been kind of pocketing that money knowing we'd want to buy a house one day. We ended up not staying in Sacramento, so now we're here in Vegas. So since we've moved back, even when we knew we were moving, we were kind of just searching out the housing market and what there was and kind of get an idea of things, which one, you can get so much more here in Vegas than you can California, which some of you might know that, but it's still mind-blowing when you're like out there actually hunting and knowing what you owned and what you can own. It's crazy. But there was this housing area that we kind of had in mind. Andrew actually visited it without me when he came out here to do some testing for his job or potential job at the time. and he liked it. He came back and I was unsure, mainly because it's new construction and I never really wanted new construction, but when we moved out here, he and I went and looked at it and I was just like, where do I sign? How does this work? So now that he's been in his job or kind of gets things settled, we actually got pre-approved for the home, but with new construction, it's a little bit different. The lot technically, they actually have a few lots left. The house we want, the model, the style, only had a couple lots left. Those lots necessarily aren't ready for purchase, but you can reserve that lot. So that's what we did. We went ahead and reserved the lot we wanted. We got to pick out the cabinets and the countertops, and then in, like he said, in like a month or two they'll be ready to purchase, and since we reserved it, we're the first ones to go ahead through the purchasing process. So we are in the very beginning stages of buying a house. Very beginning. Things could not work out, but I'm 99% sure that they will. So as that process picks up and as things start happening, it's slotted to be finished in May. So we would move in May. So that's the timeline of that. So if the house goes through, you better believe there will be a series on that. So stay tuned for updates on the house. I will update you guys on that. Now on to the question people always ask. Are you done having babies? If we had not moved back to Vegas, the answer would be yes. If you follow me on this last year, every now and then I would kind of talk about how rough it was. It was a rough year this last year with my son. He's just a boy, and energetic and determined and loud, and not the same as my daughter was at that age. And it was just hard not having family around. Now that we moved back, that conversation has come up quite a bit with Andrew and I. Now, especially going into buying a house and Max turning 2, which we always said we would reevaluate having kids or not having kids after Max once he turned 2. Max and Lily are only 20 months apart. We did want all of our kids close together. We always wanted 3. But like I said, it was a little bit more difficult within this last year, so we were not ready to pop out another kid. So Max is turning 2 on the 18th, and so we've been talking about it, and we decided, yes, we want another one, and if we're going to do it, 2018 has to be the year because we don't want them too far apart. And so if we did get pregnant this year and that child was born like in 2019, then they would just be a little over 3 years apart, which is at the most for us and perfect for us. So with that, 2018 is looking slotted to be a very exciting year. There's also a potential job change for Andrew, which will make things exciting, stressful, but hopeful for our family, I think. I am still working from home with the kids all the time, and I've jumped right back into homeschooling with Lily, and I've started incorporating some of that with Max. So I definitely plan on doing a video on that because we've been doing it the last couple weeks and it's been working really well, and just the change in Max that I have been seeing in it and being very intentional with him, and then doing what's called blanket time with him while I work with Lily has actually been pretty stinking amazing. So I'm definitely going to do some homeschooling updates for you guys. I know that I have a lot of I know I have a lot of homeschool mamas here with me, so be on the lookout for that, ladies. If you have any questions on anything homeschooling related for me, you can leave those in the comments below, and I'll answer that in a future video. So that is kind of where we're at for 2018. That's how we ended 2017, and I'm happy. I'm so happy with the decision that we made to be home. I feel like mentally I'm doing a lot better than what I was. It's just we needed family around and we didn't know it. We didn't realize it soon enough. So I'm glad we finally did. It's so funny because there's been just a group of people around me that I have talked to through this process that have all told me they did the same exact thing, and it was the best thing for their family. They never regretted it as far as moving back to Vegas, and also leaving ministry at that time. And it was really encouraging. So ministry, that might, some people might be like, what? When we left LA, we moved to Sacramento, where Andrew was a family children's pastor for this last year while we were there, which was a new job change for us as well. So I had someone ask me, did you know your path would be a pastor's wife or in ministry? Yes and no. I think our view of ministry was really shaped in this last year. We've always been involved in ministry, definitely like in a volunteer role, definitely in like a leadership volunteer role since we've been married for the last, almost 9 years. And so going into Andrew being a pastor was something that we always had in mind and always a passion of Andrew's. So we made that jump and we loved it. We loved the people that we had met, the kids that we got to connect with. We loved it and we loved doing it. It's different obviously than volunteering because you're more of the one in charge and there's more of a connection I feel like you have with the kids and the parents and your volunteers. And I loved it. I made some friends there, and it was hard when we left. The hardest for Andrew, what he was really sad with was leaving the kids. The kids are just stinking amazing and their parents are amazing. And if any of you are watching this video, I love you guys and you guys are amazing and I miss you dearly. When we left and come here, there wasn't really any idea of us going back into like a ministry role as far as being hired on staff at a church. I don't think that's for us or that's where we're going. And that's only because the Lord we haven't seen the Lord open the door for that. We have seen Him open the door for other areas for us, and so that is the only reason why we're not pursuing any sort of church ministry. But ministry is still dear to our heart, and we view it. Our role in ministry now is going to be different than working on staff at a church. But like I said, the Lord is opening other doors for us here, and even just with the timeline. If we do get the house, and the house is slotted to be done in May, there's so much happening at May that it's like the Lord's timing for things is always like mind-blowing of how much He has if you let Him, He has your life in control. And over the 9 years of just every step that we have faithfully taken, how He's been before us and opening doors and closing doors and setting up things for us that we didn't even know needed to be set up. And this is literally just another area of that between the house and Andrew's job. So it's crazy, it's overwhelming, and I'm loving it. So yeah, this video, I'm just rambling. I hope you guys are having a great 2018. Stick around for more videos. Max's birthday's coming up, so I'm going to do a couple videos on that. We have Disneyland stuff coming up. I have house stuff, a future child probably, and it's going to be a fun 2018. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys, and I'm so glad that you guys are here, sticking around, watching my videos. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. I can't even. Love you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. Any questions, leave in the comments below. If you are new, you probably know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And also, if you are subscribed, I know you probably hear a lot of YouTubers say this, but to hit the little bell and get notifications. One, you only get a notification if I upload. You won't get random annoying notifications. But if you don't hit that, you're not always going to know when I upload. And so if you want to see this face more often, hit the notification so you know I put a video up. Anyways, my kids are going to wake up from their nap soon, so I probably should go and clean my kitchen or something. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!